Everything has its time. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, Ecclesiastes talks about a season, everything having a time and a purpose under heaven. He talks about a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. There is a time. Everything has its time and its season. And there are some things in our lives that just need to be plucked up. There are times in our life when it is time to kill certain things and to break down those things. There's a time when certain things in our life has to go. There's a time in our life when certain things have just done its season, it's done its course, and it was time for it to end. Sometimes we try to hold on to things that have come to an end. Yahuwah has designed it so. Yahuwah has led it to end. Why? Because maybe there was a time that those things needed to be born, those things needed to be planted in order for you to grow and for you to be directed in a certain way. And then when that time has finished, when you have learned all that you've had to learn, it's time for it to die. And so we have to be honest. We have to reflect at the things that we have learnt and the path that we are being directed on, the path that Yahuwah is leading us down. Maybe He led us to a certain place at a certain time for a season, and then it was time for it to die. We have to be able to use wisdom and revelation and understanding that can only come from Yah to know when it's time to pluck up what has been planted. There are certain things that maybe we have prayed for, that we continue to pray for, and we don't see any results. We're not seeing anything manifesting. And that may be that there is things in our life that needs to be plucked up. There are things that need to be killed. It could be that you have bitterness in your life that has to be killed. It could be that you have unforgiveness in your heart that needs to be plucked up. It could be that you have bitterness in your heart and it's time to kill that bitterness. It could be that you have lack of self-control. It could be that you are a disorganized person. Whatever it is that is hindering you, you can be sure that it is also hindering your prayers and it is also hindering your progress. And so it has to die. It has to be plucked up and it has to be killed in order for things to heal, in order for you to heal. And when those things have been plucked up, when those things have been killed, then it is a time to be born. It is a time that those things will start to appear in your life. Why? Because you've dealt with the things that need to die. And when those things have space, they have room to be born, then it is a time to build up and a time to progress. To everything, there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up. Yahuwah bless you.
Our God is awesome. He can move mountains.